All right, hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Tuesday Night Wallaby Racing League, which is, of course, the opportunity for our Tier 2 boys to strut their stuff on the circuit of Mexico, the land of Speedy Gonzalez, those delicious tacos that our Discord bot loves so much, and, of course, Checo Perez. And I'm very excited to bring it to you tonight. I, of course, being WRL Goffy, and chat, I've got a special treat for you tonight because I'm not alone in the box. Beside me, I've got the very soothing tones of a one unique throne. Hello, sir.
Hello, mate. How are you? What is up? I'm super pumped, man. Let's do this.
Absolutely, mate. Can I say? Did someone say Dream Team?
I think they did. I think I heard. I also think I heard Skillsy Who um, out there. Someone in chat said that, but yeah, we'll throw that out there.
Yeah,
No, the great
absolutely,
man is enjoying his
mate.
birthday tonight, so gives us an opportunity to get together and have some fun.
Yes, of course. Shout out to Matty Skills. Happy birthday, mate. Hope you're enjoying your hope you're enjoying your day. Hope you haven't worked too hard, and also hope the missus looks after you later tonight. But this is a this is a PG show, so we'll leave it there. We'll just bring up the fancy graphics. Where are we? And of course we've got a bit of a rain happening at the
Yes,
moment.
this could
Makes it even extra spicy.
yes, could spice things up very nicely in the land known for spice, which is very exciting.
Absolutely. Well, already we've got Cruz up there with a 29.6 to start us off. We got much. Oh, just as I say that, Camilo goes to the top with a 29.5.
Very tight.
Of
Those
course,
those
chat.
top
If you
seven.
want, yeah, definitely. If you wanna, if anyone in the chat wants this quality lap, let us know, and we'll go on board with whoever you like. But right now, I'm just on board with Lev. Yet to set a time. We watch him just come through the stadium section. What can he do as Dale Beveridge with a 29.1? Just blown everyone away with that lap.
Yeah, that's a stonker lap. Expect the times to get a bit quicker though, as it hopefully rubs in a little bit for the drivers out there.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a hot lap request from Magic Man who wants to see himself. Gee, what a what a modest joke band he is.
Way to get some airtime, Magic. Love it.
Now, of
Yep.
course, the Tier 3 and Tier 4 boys have already done their races at Mexico on Sunday night. I don't know if I should ask you how your night went, Unique.
It was different. It was interesting. We had rain for the race, so it was an early night for me, mate. Unfortunately, I think I was
Yeah,
out on
I
lap
know you had a
lap
bit of
two.
a
Yes.
bit of an issue with young Birdie,
uh,
I
nah,
believe.
I didn't have the evidence to prove it, so I don't believe there was an issue. But it is what it is. It's raining. It's Mexico. Things get spicy, so it happens.
True that. Who won? Oh, of course. If anyone's for those playing at home, we've got a couple of quali bands tonight. Evil Blade and Techie, who have already retired, and we've got who was the other one?
Osgo Khan.
Osgo Khan. That's the one. Yeah. Few naughty boys from last week. It was absolute chaos at Australia last week. And unfortunately, those boys are going to have to pay the price by starting at the back. But
I
I tell you
definitely
what,
hope you
it's
paid
not.
those stewards overtime, mate.
it's not. It's not the worst spot to start at the back sometimes, especially if the race is going to be this wet. They might be able to avoid some of the carnage. Who knows?
Yes, very much so. Especially that long run down to turn one.
As Magic comes. Oh, he's lost it.
That's gone
Oh,
in the
jeez.
pits.
And he's reset into the pits. Wow. Does a bit of
Oh,
Mexico
yes.
drift into the pits. Jeez, that was lucky. Lucky man. He nearly come a cropper there.
Yes. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. I wonder if he intended that. He just wanted to show us how fancy he could enter the pits. That's why he redeemed that hot lap. At the moment we got Bevs up there with the 29.1, Cruz with the 29.2. They are great laps in the wet, that's for sure.
Definitely
Who
are.
do we want to go on board with?
Maxi Boy's just coming over the line, finishing his flying lap here. Let's see what he's got. He goes into fourth with a 129.341, same time as JTM. So very tight at the top there, mate.
Yeah, it is, what, 2/10 between the top four?
Still
got 9 minutes to go. Well, I'm just on board with Kano, who get to set a time, as Roshan goes with the 29 flat. So we're getting quicker out there.
Definitely exciting as.
Oh, in the chat, Raining Buckets has just gifted a tier 1 sub to Fish. What a legend. Thanks, Buckets. Appreciate the support, mate.
It is raining buckets here at Mexico, though, that's for sure.
Well done. Well played. Who won the Tier 3 race on Sunday? I can't remember.
Mate, I was in bed by then, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, true. I got to stop talking about the race with you, don't I?
You're going to let me cry, Goffy. It's too early.
As Kano nearly loses it, but he goes to the front with a 28.6. First driver into the 28s.
Very nice.
So we're getting some pace out there now. All right, the only one left to set a time is Golf King, so I'm just on board with him now. He's actually done quite well so far this season, old SJ. I actually thought that he would be one that might struggle a little bit this season, being in the higher tier than he was originally going to be, but he's actually holding his own very well.
Super consistent driver. Keeps it clean, knows what to do. We have Magic Shot just entering section 3 now, sector 3 now. I'll see. I'll get Toppy back in.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. When you do a spin in the pits, it automatically resets you like that. As Golf King goes to P14 with a 30.5.
Magic has just started his flying lap.
Magic Shot. Yeah, one of those drivers that I thought would have been a little bit higher in the standings by now, but I think he did miss a race at I can't remember which track it was, but he has missed a race. But I thought he would be one of the contenders by now, but he's struggling a little bit. Actually, we'll have a look at the standings a bit later once we go on our formation lap. But yeah, he is a bit lower than I would have thought he would have been by now. But who knows? This could be his race.
Could be his race. Could be his track. See what he's got on this.
See, Kano's another one who's currently on pole, but he's struggled a bit in this tier as well. So maybe these conditions suit him a bit better.
Definitely looking like that at the moment, isn't it? You know, well, 3.5, a bit of half of 4/10 up at the moment.
Yeah, it's a fair gap back to P2.
Well, Coffee, this rain does not look like it is going anywhere.
Yeah, as Carl does a 29 flat as well. Look at those position 2 to 6, just a tenth between the 5 drivers. As Dito now goes into the 28s as well with a 28.9 to go to P2. Magic up now up to P6 with a 29.1. So it is tight at the top,
Absolutely.
with the exception of Kano.
That's a second covers 1 to 11. Very tight.
Yeah, true that.
It's good to see.
Who's on a lap? I'm just on. I've gone to Camillo, who's a 10th up. Looking to join that very bunched up group at the top. As he comes through the stadium section, a very, very slow and tricky part of the track. Toppy has joined back, beautiful. And he will go into the pits. Thanks, Camilo. Appreciate that, mate.
Got Carl in sector 3 coming across to finish his hot
Ooh,
lap.
Carl. Yes, our championship leader.
Light is flashing, so I don't know if he's got enough fuel to go around, but oh no, and he spins it.
Oh, no. He's... Yeah, we caught that, Carl. Lovely, lovely 360 as he drifts around the next corner. Yeah, he's still alive. Luckily, I thought he was going to bin it there.
It's JTM in 10th at the moment. What's he got coming? Oh, he's going to go at the bits.
Oh, he's in the pits as well. Don't you love it? Let's go with Mushy Peas. I'm on board with Mushy Peas, the Aston man, currently down in P14. We'll be looking to improve that. That's probably one of the surprise packets so far this season in Tier 2, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely. He's been getting some good results, which I'm sure
Yeah.
he was very happy with. So, what are you expecting to see tonight, Coffee? Any surprise packets for you with this rain?
Well, if we've got this rain in the race, who the hell knows? Uh, yeah, I don't know. Have you been following tier 2 much?
Been keeping an eye on the results. Obviously, you've got, I think Carl and Big Man Rye have sort of been selling, throwing punches at each other for those wins. But as you said, the rain is the equaliser, so maybe we can see some of these guys that are good in the wet get back to some form. Kano's still 3/10 quicker than everyone else out there, so could be a wet weather specialist. Maybe a chance for Kano to land a win on the board and get his season underway.
Well, it would be good to maybe have someone different up, maybe a surprise winner. That would be nice, just to keep it interesting. I tell you what, how about we go out on a limb and actually pick someone rather than sitting on the fence?
I was hoping you were going to say that.
Like we are doing right now. I'm going to go... Well, we've got 2 minutes left in quali. Kano's still at the top, looking very flash. He might be up there. I'm going to go... I was going to say maybe Big Man Rye, but that's not really going out on a limb. He's actually doing quite well this season.
Yeah.
Roshan's probably another one that'll be up there. Had a bit of bad luck. I'm not actually picking someone, am I? It's too hard.
He's still sitting on the fence. Well,
they're all winners.
They're all winners.
As
I'm surprised you haven't mentioned any Ferraris in there. I know you're trying to keep it low key and unbiased, but I have a little bias in there, mate. With the TP, got to show some faith.
Yeah, the Ferrari boys doing well up there, both up there in the top 6. Go boys! I should be unbiased, but stuff it. I don't get to do comments very often, so I'll cheer on my boys if I want.
That's it, man. You're the owner.
Same with you and your Mercedes lads.
Yeah, Carl's down in P7 at the moment. He's on an hour lap at the moment, but he's going to be around there. Really good form last week, P16 up to P2, so he's definitely got it in him. And I think it's Techie, or not sure how to say that. Sorry, Techie, mate. Could be either or. Apologies if I got it wrong, but with his quality van, he's got to do some work through. But it's just exciting to see some fast races. Roffy, pick up a thing or two.
Yeah, I reckon. Though I'm on board with Dido, who's currently up in P3. The Ferrari boys, they're doing all right. Of course, I would like. Well, as he just drives straight through an AlphaTauri. Look, I hope they have a good race. They probably need it. They're due a bit. They haven't had the greatest season so far. A bit mixed.
I mean, yeah,
we'll see what Dido can set.
And I know you said before about the standings. We'll get to them a bit later, but from P2 down to, you know, basically Formula Fish and P16 is quite tight. One race win can catapult you up the leaderboard. So it's definitely not over. But as you said, we'll have a look at the standings in a little bit, but we'll see that there is quite jam packed in that midfield.
Yeah, well, it's only round 6. We've got a long way to go yet. So, but yeah, of course, any big points you get early on in the season can definitely
JTM goes
make a difference.
0.
JTM 28-0. You've just beaten Kano by 6/10.
Liar.
Is everyone starting to do their... Oh, as Roshan has hit the wall and he's retired. We've got that one on stream. There are Alpine pieces all over the joint. That's unlucky.
There goes Kano.
He's just about to finish his lap. Kano goes into the 27s. Big Man Rye up to Pier 4. Who else have we got crossing the line?
Oh, goes a 128.6 and puts himself into P3.
Vito is coming over the line as well, and he goes to P3 with a 28.2. Good
Camilo
man.
coming over, goes in P4 with a 128.5.
And Lev has invalidated. So that's it. Quali for Tier 2 is done and dusted. So Kano is on pole with an absolutely rapid lap. If that's any sign of things to come, he is in for a good night.
Absolutely. Yeah, he just pipped him right at the end, didn't he? Cracking lap from Kano.
Absolutely. Well, there we go. Kano on pole with the 27.8. JTM joining him on the front row, 28.0, just a tenth behind, just under 2 tenths behind. Dito and Camilo with our second row. Carl Fanitza, Bevs, Big Man Rye, Formula Fish, Maxi Boy, and Magic Shot rounds out the top 10. Elsewhere we got Roshan, Cruz, Golf King, Lev, Mushy Peas, top, and then our 3 non-times at the bottom. So a bit of a mixed grid in terms of constructors, so that's always fun.
Absolutely.
It's
very exciting.
Alpha Tauri, the only constructor with 2 cars in the top 10, so
good chance for them to get some good points on the board. But it is a long race.
Yeah, they've been on fire. It is.
Run down
and we've got no rain by the looks.
Oh yes, that looks nice and clear.
The weather has cleared up.
Yes, that run
drivers cheering as we speak.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure there's a few happy lads in the garage. But I'm sure, as you all know, will they get to see a lot more of the weather than we can, which is good.
Blue skies, so we may not see any rain at all in the race. So we might be clear from start to finish. But yeah, if tier 3 and 4 are any indication, we could be in for a fair few safety cars tonight. I think pretty sure that tier 3 and 4 had the maximum or pretty close to it. So I think they're gonna play their part.
Caused by yours truly.
You're the one that keep bringing it up. I'm trying not to.
Try not to.
Drop yourself in. Pretty sure tier 4 had maximum. Tier 3 maybe 1 short. But yeah, so we'll see if the tier 2s can do it any cleaner than us. Although judging by last week, perhaps not. In what was the biggest week of stewarding I've ever seen in my life. There was a record number of tickets. The stewards were up all night to the early hours of the morning, getting through them like legends they are. But yeah, as the boys set up on their formation lap, let's have a look at the tier 2 standings as they are right now. So as you can see there on the left, we've got Carl Fanitza leading the championship on 117 points. He's building up quite a nice lead there, so I'll just make that a little bit bigger so we can see that. So he's got a 43-point lead over big man Rye, who came from the clouds last week. He was down in P11 in the standings. He's now up to P2 after his win last week in Australia. Maxi Boy sitting in there in P3. Roshan with his Alpine teammate JTM in the top 5. They started on fire, those two, but they've dropped off a little bit. Osgo Khan in P6. Bevs, Camilo, Mushy Peas, and SJ in the top 10. That's a solid effort from him. And then we got top Magic Shot down in P12, which is a bit of a surprise. Dido first at the Ferraris in 13th. We got Cruz, Kano, like I mentioned earlier, a bit surprised where he is in the standings at the moment, down in P15. Formula Fish, Lev, Shifty Whizzer, who is not here tonight. We didn't mention that earlier. Unfortunately, the lad is on a race ban tonight, so that's why we're a car short on the grid. But hopefully he comes back with a better frame of mind and gets stuck into it. And then we've got Dynasty Sparrow, who's one of our reserves. He's only had one race and he's up there with 20 points. Then we've got Techie and Evil Blade, two of the quality bands tonight starting at the back. They are at the back of the standings as well. So there you go.
Very nicely done.
All right, Unique. Fire up those vocal cords, son.
Those
Here we
vocal
go.
cords. Hey, it's very exciting. Even just looking at the tyre differences. Obviously, got Kano starting on hards, got JTM on mediums, Dino on hards, got softs runners all throughout. This is going to be great, Goffy.
Here we go. 5 lights, and we're away. The fairly clean start so far as we go on board with Dido in the at the field. There's Kano, although we got JTM up the inside of Kano. Will he get the corner? No, I think Kano is going to fight him all the way, and JTM will do it though. He will take the lead. Just as I say that, Kano takes it back.
JTM's really got to make the most of those mediums.
Clean start
quickly
from
as he
all
can.
counts, I'm pretty sure.
Very clean start. A little bit of kerfuffle at the back, but nothing too major. No spinners yet, Goffy, which is fantastic to see.
Absolutely. We're getting through that turn 1. Always tricky, so the boys have done well so far. So we've got Kano, JTM, Dido still there in P3. There's a few position changes in the midfield. I'll just bring up what tyres everyone's on. Actually, there's a massive mix. There's 6 cars on softs, which is a surprise here at Mexico. We've got mediums, we've got hards in play as well, so we've got a whole range as boys come around to finish the first lap of the Mexican Grand Prix.
Very different race strategies, which will be very exciting. And I don't know, Goffy, thinking back to Tier 3, do they know something we don't in terms of weather? Is the weather coming? Who knows? I'll make some last move down the inside of Dido.
I hope not. I think we need a clean Tier 2 race, please. But the boys have done well so far as JTM and Kano are going hammer and tongs at the front still as JTM takes the lead of the Grand Prix now. Duck Puncher will be absolutely cheering. Oh my god, there's a Ferrari has just gone flying. What the hell happened there? Just as we said we were having a clean race, it goes the completely other way.
His wing looks...
I don't know, what happened there? Did he? Did he have contact with someone?
I thought there might have been a little bingo in there, but his wing looks okay.
We've lost someone else. Top has had a spin as well. He's gone all the way to the back of the grid, unfortunately. Dido is now all the way down to P18. Unfortunate. I didn't actually see if there was contact. All I saw was a flash of red flying through everyone. So JTM is getting a bit of a gap.
Carl's got past
Carl now in P2. Yeah, we missed that one. Osgo Khan sets the pace. Got a couple of pitters. We've got Camillo and Dito in the pits, so it looks like, yeah, Dito did pick up some damage from that. Fortunately, Camillo has copped some as well. We'll have a look at the movement so far. In Oz Gokhan up 15 positions.
Wow, P4 already.
He is absolutely flying, the Williams man.
He's making use of those softs while he can.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's by far the biggest winner. We've also got Techie up 6 positions. So good start for your Mercedes teammate, Unique.
Absolutely.
Looking pretty good there in the midfield now.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, yeah, Camillo and Dito are the ones to lose out at this early stage. We've got a nice mix of cars in the top 10. We've got two Williams in the top 7, so they're looking very nice to start with. Right, we are only on lap 3 though.
It's a long race.
36 laps of this one.
Dale Beveridge has got his eyes set on that gearbox of Big Man Right at the moment, and DRS is activated.
Whoa, as we're on board with Bevs, as Magic Shot dives around him and picks up a very nice position up to P6 now. That was a great move from Magic Shot.
This isn't going away anytime soon.
So far, so good. We got through a few laps with no safety cars, no virtuals or anything, so happy days. We had a little bit of an incident earlier, but
All settled down now.
Nothing major as yet.
This battle at the front between 1, 2, 3, 4 is just heating up. Goffey, get the popcorn, get the waters.
Oh, and Evil Blades picked up the first pen of the race. Unfortunately, 3-second penalty already on lap 4. That's going to be, yeah, that's going to be a tough slog from here with the penalty already. Yeah, as you said, yeah, JTM, Kano, Oz Gokhan, and Carl, our lead pack. Actually, there's quite a large lead pack.
There is.
Kind of goes all the way down to 10th.
Yeah.
Before we see a little bit of a gap back to Golf King in 11th. As Kano now makes a move for the lead, and will he make it stick? No, JTM is saying no, you will not have it easily, but Kano says,
Gets that double helping.
I'll take the lead of the race from here, thank you. Great move. Well, it's not over yet, they're still going. JTM up the inside, there's a little bit of contact there. Kano goes wide, but he will reclaim the lead.
Great driving, great racing.
Good. This is heating up, Unique.
This is getting very exciting, and this is just bringing those two Williams. So you've got Oz Gokhan and Magic Shot, and the two Williams, P3 and P4, on those softs. They're just licking their lips, going, "You guys battle each other, we'll just come flying up."
Yeah, I wonder how Left 4 Dead. Oh no, it's not. No, it's Magic Shot, isn't it? I was thinking last season Left 4 Dead was the Williams TP. He's at Red Bull. He's loving Kano at the front, that's for sure.
He'll be a happy man, yeah.
Magic Shot is of course the Williams TP.
Yep, and he's got himself up into P10, so I'm sure Lefty would be enjoying what he's seeing so far from the Red Bull boys.
Definitely, as JTM will make the move with the DRS. It's such a powerful DRS up that straight, and there's not a lot you can do when someone behind you has it, as JTM takes the lead back.
Get that double helping down that next straight as well, just to sort of cruise away.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got the two Williams in 3rd and 4th, because Magic Shot being the TP. He's letting Oz Gokhan have the battle with the top 2. I wonder if there's going to be any team orders between those two. Probably a bit early for that yet.
Yeah, I guess they've sort of got to make use of these softs all they can, but I suppose the softs will be starting to sort of die off, so they just want to sort of make them last as long as they can until we come into those pit windows.
Yeah, true. When would you expect the soft runners the pit. Well, there's Cruz picks up a 3-second penalty as well.
Kano goes
Not
through
a
for
good
the
start
lead.
for the Alfa Romeos.
I'm sure these guys are a lot better at managing their tyres than me, so I'd sort of say
Yeah, you and me both.
lap 6 or 7, but maybe these guys can push them into the double digits, and could even see a soft hard strategy. Soft hard strategy towards the end. Remembering, I guess, quali was wet, they will have full allocation of some extra sets of softs if they wouldn't have used. So,
good point.
could even do a soft, medium, soft. Who knows? We'll find out, I suppose.
Yep.
There's lots of strategies
we've
out.
Still got 29 laps to go. It's a long way to go yet. But yeah, I'm definitely not one to talk about tyres because I'm absolutely shocking on them. I smash them every single lap. There is no tyre conservation in my race strategy, that's for sure. I think if I'm on the softs, I won't get on them until about 6 laps from the end. Because I will absolutely smash them.
Yeah.
So I'm sure these guys in Tier 2 will be much better at it than me, so we'll see how long they can make them last.
Yeah, definitely. I guess what they want, what we'll be hoping for now is a safety car. They can box under that safety car and get a cheaper pit stop.
Yeah.
It's normally 22 seconds pit stop to traverse the lane and get those new boots on. So you can sort of make that about half if you box under the yellow flag, which I'm sure a lot of these guys will be hoping for.
Well, these boys are doing quite well not to have a safety cars yet. We're on lap 8 and we still haven't seen one.
Well, Gokhan goes around JTM into second. See how quickly he can chase down
Magic Shot has a look as well.
Magic Shot gets him as well.
Yeah. Both Williams have made the move on JTM, so JTM's lost 2 positions there, unfortunately. So Williams now up in 2 and 3. As Evil Blade has left the session. Try and get him back, mate. That'd be awesome.
An invite. See if he accepts it. If not, we'll send him another one.
So
can't not have Blade in here.
Absolutely, it's been a tough old season for Evil Blade so far, but look, any points he can get, the better. So just having a look at the tyres. So we've got everyone's still on. Well, everyone that's on the softs. We've got five boys on the softs, 7-lap-old softs. We've got Kano on the hards at the top there. So Kano will be hoping that there isn't any safety car anytime soon, and he can hang out on those hards as long as possible.
He's just broken DRS too.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. He's a second in front of Gokhan now. He's flying. So the soft runners now on their 8th lap now, so they will be hoping that there's a safety car within the next couple of laps to try and boost their strategy. Otherwise they're going to have to box pretty soon, I would say.
Let me consult my notes from Tier 3, mate, and we'll see how long those softs can go. So,
got some cheat sheets there. Nice.
Some cheat sheets, yeah. Well, apparently, softs can go into the double digits. So, around about sort of lap 13, they can still be good too. So maybe we won't see them come in anytime soon. As I said, Goffy, for me and you, Matt, it's probably about now they're dead, but...
I would have pit already. Mine would be absolutely toast already, but yeah, like I said, these guys are... I'm sure these guys are much better at it than us, and we'll be able to manage it for a couple more laps.
Absolutely.
But we'll just keep an eye out.
They look down a little bit. I can see Cruz is all over the back of Golf King here, down in P14.
Let's go have a look down the order. We've spent a bit of time at the front. Let's go have a look down the order. Bit of a battle between SJ, Cruz, and Mushy Peas is in there as well. We've got a bit of order changing up the top.
Carl looks like he just lost out in DRS down the straight. He's fallen out of that DRS zone, so he's lost out a little bit. JTM goes up into third. No, as soon as you're out of DRS in the car in front, you just get swallowed.
We've got Maxi Boy now on right on the back of Bev's. He had a little bit of a look, but thought better of it. There is still a long way to go, so there's no point sending it up too early.
Few little battles going,
with all three tyre compounds in play, the strategy is going to be all over the place. So I am really keen to see how it plays out. So
I'm really glad I'm not engineering any of these guys, because it was very hard to try and work out when you box, considering the vastness, as you said, in the tyre strategies.
Absolutely. Kano's now out to a 1.5 second lead, so he is absolutely cruising on those hards. I would say the softs are starting to wear down now, because Ozgo does catching a little bit up the straight, but he's really not making much impact on Kano at all. So, yeah, I'd say that the softs are definitely, the best of them have already been seen and gone.
You're right, he's definitely catching him in the straights, and I think Kano just pulls away from him through the corners. So
we're now lap 11, so I don't think these soft runners are going to be out too much longer. So they'll be praying for a safety car this lap or next, perhaps, as Roshan is all over the back of Big Man Rye at the moment as they go through the S's. Beautiful driving from the two of them. Oh, I love this camera view. Love the helicopter shot.
yeah.
I wish we could watch the whole race from helicopter shot.
Maybe,
It's the best
maybe
camera
in the
in the whole
UK.
game. I love it. Oh, look at that. That is perfect. Set the camera right there. We'll watch it from there. That is perfect.
He is all over
the whole stadium section. How good.
A beautiful camera shot.
Can Roshan get the move done on Big Man Rye as we go up the straight? Camillo gets a 3-second penalty as well. Roshan, he thinks about it, but just ran out of straight, unfortunately. He's going to have to wait for the next section. Will he go down the inside? Yes, he will. He's pulled the trigger and he's made the move stick. That is a beautiful move from Roshan, and he now moves up to P5.
Very nice move.
His Top's left the session again.
Let's get you back in.
What's going on, Toppy? So now we got Williams in 2 and 3. We got Alpine in 4 and 5.
Wow.
Duck will be loving this one. Four Alpines are at the bottom of the overall constructors, so if they can grab some big points here, that will be huge for them.
Big boost.
Duck Puncher might have a cigar tonight if they can hold this.
Garden apple juice, you think?
Oh, just as I say that, Roshan, he gets all squirrely and gets a 3-second penalty. Commentator's curse is in play.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Duck. I didn't mean to. I was cheering you boys on, I swear.
Carl goes down the inside of Maxi Boy in turn 1.
JTM, oh my god. I can't watch this. JTM and Magic. I thought they were going to come together there, but they've got through it pretty well. Pretty solid driving so far in Tier 2, I've got to say.
There's really nice battles
Massive
on track.
Improvement from last week, that's for sure. Hopefully last week has been a bit of a shock for everyone, and they've put the crazy moves away for a week.
That's it. Hopefully it was just an anomaly, mate, and we don't see it ever again. But no, you're right. It's been very, very clean driving. Some really nice moves happening. And Kano's just cruising out in front. 3 seconds now. I just looked up and saw.
3-second lead. He's loving life on Kano. Will we see these soft runners pit yet? Surely they've got to be coming in pretty soon. We're on just about to finish 13th lap. No. I thought JTM was going to come in then, but he was just fishtailing it around the final corner. So they're still going.
One thing I'm noticing, Goffy, here is not a lot of these cars have got much battery. So they are burning a hell of a lot. So safety car, I think all of them are praying for. But they are using battery like no tomorrow. I think the thing with the softs at the moment is how long do you keep battling away in dirty air or box and get yourself out into a gap? As Golf King has come in and he's put it on fresh hards. So that'll drop him back to 19th, but it'll give him some good speed now and he can just settle into his race.
Yeah, well, he'll be right till the end of this race on those tyres, no doubt. If we don't get any safety cars, he'll be fine till the end. Still got 22 laps to go, so yeah, he'll get to the end no problem. So I think there was a few boys in the tier 3 that went about 25 laps on the hards till the end. So that is a solid slog on the same set of tyres. As Cruz gets another 3-second penalty.
I'll watch those track limits now.
6 seconds for him, so that's not good.
Obviously, he's pushing to get behind P's.
Yeah. Of course, unfortunately, you can't serve the 3-second penalties in the pits. That would be nice if you could. As JTM and Magic Shot are still going at it. As JTM pulls out around the outside. He will. Can he get it done? Oh, jeez. Goes a little bit wide, and that lets Roshan take the move instead.
Yep.
And he'll move up into P3. He takes Magic Shot as well. It's a double overtake for Roshan.
Yep.
So he takes advantage of the squabble.
Absolutely. Just saw the opportunity and went for it and said, "This is mine. My P3." And he's got a cruise on up.
He's due some.
Let's see what he can do.
Lev's got a 3-second penalty as well. He's due some luck, Roshan. He started the season on absolute fire, but the last couple of weeks he's been involved in a few incidents and it's put him down the order. So he's due a good race, and he is looking very good tonight so far. Although he does have a 3-second penalty to his name, which will hurt him towards the end.
Absolutely. Now, Gokan has gone.
Kano. Kano's now up to a 4-second lead.
4-second lead, yeah.
Is Gokhan going to come in? What's he going to do? Yes, he is.
He is.
He's pulled the trigger. Those softs would be just about dead by now on, 15 laps on them, which is a pretty good effort.
What's he going to bolt on here?
Go for the
His
hards,
mediums.
I would imagine. Mediums. All right. Can mediums go 20 laps, do you reckon?
I think they can, but this comes back to they're going to need a lot of nursing to be decent at the end. So maybe he's hoping for a safety car, a late safety car to go soft. Or maybe he's just thought, I'm just going to do 2 stops and go soft, medium, soft.
Not a bad play at all. As we had a number of cars come into the pit, so let's see what they've put on. So Bevs has put on the mediums as well, as has Top at the back. Techie's gone for a set of hards. So yeah, some mixed strats.
Strategies, yeah, definitely.
We'll see how this plays out.
The great thing about the strategies, Goffy, is that sometimes we won't know until the end. We won't know what works until the end. As Maxi Boy is setting up left here, and he wants that P7.
Sitting P3 in the championship at the moment. Maxi, as he pulls the trigger, and he will come into the pits as well on the mediums. So it seems like an early stop for the mediums.
I mean, I'm going to stay on board and see if he has no change of wing.
He's going to go to hards.
He's going to bolt on some hards.
No new nose, so no, he must have just been smashing those tyres so far.
JTM picks up a 3-second penalty.
Oh no, that's both Alpines at the top with penalties now.
When does Magic Shot pull the trigger? 16 lap old softs. When is Magic Shot think about coming in, Goffy? 8 laps ago?
What tyres?
He's on softs.
Yeah. He's on the softs, yeah. So he's the only one still out on the softs. So surely he's got to come in this lap. I'm going to call it. He's got to come in this lap, surely. If he's still going to go on those softs, he is the... I don't know. He must be talking sweet nothings to those softs to be still going. Let's keep an eye on him, see what he does.
Stadium section. Very nice through there, and he's coming in.
He's in, as is JTM ahead of him. JTM's on the medium, so he's in as well.
Maybe, yeah. As Camilo picks up another 3-second penalty.
Another 3 second. Ugh. So that's hards for JTM. And it's mediums for Magic. It is mediums for Magic. Alright. So he will slot in at P12. So he's done his stop. So he'll be, well, as we go nearly 4 wide through turn 1.
Oh my goodness, how they did not touch there. It's one of the mysteries of the universe.
Well done, boys. I was just watching that through my fingers then going, oh my god, we're going to have a massive incident. But they, to their credit, they made it work somehow.
Yep. Lev now is up in P5, is hunting down Carl. It seems to be the...
Cruz has got another 3 seconds.
Got to be careful.
It's all going wrong for him. G'day, Biss. Yeah, no DNFs, no safety cars yet. I don't know. Are we watching Tier 2 or not? It's been some great driving from the boys tonight, that is for sure. I thought we were going to have a crap load of safety cars like we saw on Sunday night. But so far, not one yet, as Big Man Rye is in the pits.
They've moved himself up into P3. So the Red Bulls, P1 and 3.
1 and 3. Lefty is loving life at the moment. And of course, Red Bull are the overall champion, the constructor leaders, I should say, at the moment. So big points for them tonight, it is looking like. But we're only halfway. We're only just past the halfway point. We've still got a long way to go.
Yeah, there's still plenty of different tyre strategies happening, Goffey, which is exciting. It's going to make the end very exciting, and
absolutely. And while all this is happening, Kano's now out to a 7-second lead, so he is having no troubles at all. He's cruising.
He's cruising out in front,
and he goes around again. So he's probably going to be looking for maybe the hard to soft strategy.
Yep.
Probably be ideal for him.
And we did see
a safety car.
We did see a couple of the guys make the softs last 16 laps. So maybe he's hoping to go a few more and see how he goes. Bolt on those softs.
I probably wouldn't want to be on softs for 16 laps till the end. Maybe you'd want to wait maybe 10 or so.
Yeah.
Although would be less than that. But this Golf King picks up a 3-second penalty as well. Let's have a look at Carl, who's all over Lev. He wants to look into that podium. Although he is a net P3, I think, at the moment. With of course Lev with the penalty ahead of him. Got Formula Fish doing well at P5, but he's got a penalty as well. Damn it. We don't want Ferraris with pens.
No.
That's not what we want to see.
No. Yes, I think you're right. If the boys can keep out of the pens, may be able to jump a few spots here at the end, especially if there is a late safety car.
Got a bit of a battle down the order. Let's go down to Camilo in P16, who's right on the back of SJ. We got Mushy Peas and Dido involved in this as well. Let's give these boys a little bit of screen time down the back.
He's going to sit behind and just wait for that nice long straight.
Yeah, Lev's come into the pits up the order. Cruz is in as well. Yeah, medium should be fine to the end from here.
Cruz has put on the softs.
Softs. Alright, that's a ballsy play from here. Still got a long way to go. So can he get those softs to last till the end? That is a big question. As we go just about 3 wide up the main straight with the 2 Aston Martins. And Lev. We've got Dito in there too.
Oh, Goffy.
Formula Fish, another 3-second penalty. No, Fishy. That's not what we want to see. Drive that thing in between the white lines, mate. So he's got 6 seconds now. They're racking up. So they're going to be pretty crucial come the end of this race. As now Oz Gokhan makes the move up to P4.
And he is within...
I've got a cat in my face.
And he is within pit stop range of Kano. As Roshan has come in. Roshan has pulled the trigger.
Ooh, Roshan. Where is he? Where is Roshan? Oh, yep. They're all in. So
See the softs.
we've got Carl in as well. Fish is in too. So Roshan's gone onto the softs.
Carl on softs. Fish on softs.
As has Carl as well. Alright, so we're going to have some speed to the finish from here. I'm sure the boys wouldn't have been expecting there not to be any safety cars at this point.
No, definitely not.
Probably surprises us.
Absolutely, I think it's good. It's good, clean racing. That's what we want to see.
Definitely. Bulldog Nation. Yes, we can see the tyres. Absolutely, my man. There we go. So Kano still on the same hards that he was on at the start of the race.
Crucially, he's going to have the fresher softs when he comes in. Yeah, and he'll have those fresh ones.
Wonder how long he's going to push it.
He's in.
He's doing it pretty comfortable. Oh, he's in now. As we speak.
Surely it's the softs.
Here he is.
Is the medium
on a fresh set of
on the
medium boots. Well, that's a shock.
That is a shock.
Because he wouldn't have used any softs at all tonight yet. So that is an interesting call.
Yes, we will see how it plays out. As you've got Oz Gokhan now takes the lead of this race.
I'm a bit shocked by that. I wonder why he went to the meds and not the softs. That's...
Yeah, I pray for him that it isn't one of those errors where you forget to change it in the MFD, but could be a good strategy. I mean, the softs, those last couple of laps that those lads were on, they weren't overly quick, so maybe he thinks that if there's no safety car at the end, these mediums will be the best tyre. So
yeah, he might have thought that maybe it was a little bit too long to stretch them till the end from here, perhaps. He's gone the safe option. That's fine. He's doing all right there, up in P3 at the moment.
Abyss said he likes that from Kano. He likes that choice to go on to the medium. So Abyss is a smarter man than I, so let's go with what Abyss thinks.
Well, who are we to question them? That's for sure.
Absolutely. He has made up a lot of time already on Bevs. Straight into that DRSA after one lap.
So we've got a few different battle packs now. They're all starting to spread out a little bit. Kano moves up to P2, gets the move done on Bevs. So he's flying on those fresh mediums and chasing down Oz Gokhan.
Nemesis Cruz gets past Golf King again. Those two look to be just having a bit of a DRS battle and having a bit of fun out there, which is good to see.
Rabbit's predicting a safety car in 3 laps. We'll see if you're right. I wouldn't mind it actually. Just send a bit of a scare through the order and see what they do with their strategies.
What would you do?
Mix it up a bit.
You'd have to go fresh soft, surely, eh?
Oh, absolutely.
Safety car, but
absolutely. Any safety car from here, go onto the softs for sure. Even I would go onto the softs from here, even though they'd probably be about 90% warm by the end. I would pull that trigger for sure, as Top gets a 3-second penalty as well. So we've got tons of penalties. Tell you what, let's have a look at the penalties as they stand.
Kano
So
sets
the
a
two
new
Alpines with
fastest
3
lap.
seconds. Oh yeah, he's flying. So we've got Lev with 3 seconds, Fish 6 seconds, ouch. Top 3 seconds. Cruz has got 9 seconds. That's probably killed his chance of points. SJ with 3 seconds, Camilo 6 seconds, and Blade at the bottom with 3 seconds as well. Alright, who wins it from here? Unique. We got 11 laps to go. Kano closing in on Ozgokan pretty quickly.
I can't see, and unless Kano has a moment, I can't see Kano losing this one tonight. He just looks like he's got way too much pace, and yeah, he just looks to be on another level. He's catching Ozgokan by 3/10 a lap, so he'll be with him soon.
Yeah, he's reeling him in. Look at that. That gap is just tumbling and tumbling.
Yeah, what do you?
10th by 10th.
Yeah, you can just watch it fall. Who do you think?
I think Kano. I think Kano's got this one.
Yeah.
Which is absolute. I'm happy for him. He's had a bit of a struggle so far this season, as we saw earlier. He's down in P15 in the standings, so he needs this to get him back into the championship fight. So if he can get this win, it will be massive for his both his confidence and yeah, he's looking good so far. Down to a second already, under a second now.
Absolutely, and as we saw in the standings earlier, Goffy, is that middle pack is so tightly jammed that's going to rocket him up. Like you just need one good result, and you're back in that top 10.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, like we saw last week, Big Man Rye, he was down mid-pack, I think P11, and he won the race last week, and all of a sudden he's P2 in the standings. So, any big points you can get at this early stage in the season, yeah, definitely going to rocket you straight to the top. It's Kano, let's go to the front now. He's right on Ozgokan. He has nailed that last second gap in no time. And he will get a nice dose of DRS up this straight, and
he
I think
gets another
he will take
3-second
the
penalty.
lead from here. So will Kano take the lead?
Ozgokan has the battery advantage. Using it, so it looks like he's...
And Kano says, goodbye, I will take it from here. And I think he will sail into the distance, into the sunset from here, because he is absolutely flying.
He is flying on those mediums. A breath of fresh air off those old hards, I'm sure, for him. As Magic and Roshan are getting a bit close for comfort, P5 and P6, I'm sure.
Yeah, these guys have been battling all race, these Williams and Alpine boys. Swapping positions, maybe a little bit of paint as well. But yeah, looking good. Bev's actually done quite well. We haven't spoken much about Bev's in the Haas in P3. He's had a pretty solid race as well.
Absolutely, he's come up, yeah. Come up, he just needs to try and hold that gap to Big Man right behind him.
Yeah, so there's a massive gap from Ozgokan back to Bev's, back to this battle pack. It was 7.5 seconds, so the front two have sailed off into the distance, leaving these guys to battle for the minor positions, or the last position on the podium anyway. And we will see Roshan. He should have DRS on Big Man Rye as we head up the straight from here. Can he get the move done and move up into P4?
Because Big Man Rye has DRS on Bev's.
DRS as well. So we've got a bit of a DRS train happening. They're all pulling each other up. It's Carl.
Bev's is going to be the unlucky one that's just going to put his car in the right spot. Which he does. That's really nice defending there. He's just got to hold him off.
It is on now. Big Man Rye looking, he wants that P3 position. So does Roshan. He has a little bit of a sneaky look. Thinks better of it.
Oh
Big man.
no!
Oh no, there's
Oh
contact
no!
between Roshan
Oh,
and Big
Roshan.
Man Rai, and Roshan comes off the worst for it. Unfortunately, again, he has tumbled all the way down to P8.
Still no DNF and still no
P9 now
safety
as
car.
Carl gets past him as well. Still no safety
Oh.
car. I don't think there was any damage. I think it was just a little bit of... I think, yeah, like someone got it all wrong through that section and lost it, and unfortunately they came together.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate for Roshan. He seems to be in a good position and finds himself in those awkward positions, and unfortunately it's happened to him again, and he's going to have to fight his way back.
Got DRS on Carl, so he's already back up into P8. He's just got to head down now and hunt down Lev in front.
Yeah, he might not be too happy about that one, but hopefully he can fight his way back. There's still time. There's still got seven laps to go. But we'll head back up to Magic. He was on the back of Big Man Rai as he looks to take advantage. As we head through... Oh, he's right on him.
He's just, yeah. I think he just likes the smell of premium unleaded. Yeah.
Well, he makes the move and he gets it done.
Yes, it's done.
So he moves up into P4.
Not over though.
I think Big Man Rai had a bit of a sniff back just then, but Magic has already gapped him by half a second already, so he is flying, although Big Man Rai will have the DRS up the straight. This is the closest battle we got on the race so far, as Big Man Rai will take that position back. We got yellow flags down the back. I think it's Toppy. Unfortunately, he's not having a great race for Toppy. Camilo, another 3 seconds. Penalties are racking up.
They definitely are. It's not what you want to see.
The top 5, there are no penalties in the top 5, so
just about to say the
these
same
boys
thing,
are
yeah.
racing for position.
Absolutely. And that makes it even harder, I suppose, because they might be on 1 or 2 warnings, so they've got to keep it clean to, otherwise they fall out of that podium or good position. But yeah, they've done well to keep it clean.
Mate, we should do this more often. I'm really enjoying your voice on the ear.
It's been fantastic. It's been a pleasure.
Look, Matty is the GOAT, but I'm happy for him to take a week off every now and then.
That's it, and then we'll jump
in and take over.
That's it. It has been really good fun, and it's really nice racing, clean racing. As we said, no DNFs, no safety cars, a few little minor incidents which I'm sure will get looked at, but on the best part, it's been very good.
Maybe these boys are putting on a show just for us.
Absolutely. They saw our 2 names, mate.
Yeah,
They thought we better tighten up the bootstraps. No more kerfuffles like Australia, and get it done. No, it's been very good.
We're on lap 31, so we've only got 5 laps to go after this. It's gone pretty quick so far.
The biggest surprise has been the amount of difference in strategy all across the grid. There's be different strategists at each team, which have... as Blady gets another 3-second penalty.
Oh dear, I don't think there's going to be any points for Blady again tonight, unfortunately. He's not having a great time in Tier 2. Which is surprising, because he was an absolute weapon last season.
He was, yes.
I think he raced in about all 3 tiers last season, and he killed it in every one of them.
Yeah.
Even in Tier 1 he had a few runs and actually impressed a number of times, but he's not enjoying it this season, as Lev will pit for a fresh set of softs and a new nose as well.
And Magic pulls himself up into P3. So the Williams P2 and 3 here.
2 and 3 for Williams, yeah. Magic shot the TP. He'll be loving it. Big points for Williams on offer tonight. As Roshan gets a 3-second. So he's probably only going to cost him maybe one position at this rate. It's just a bit of a gap back to Mushy Peas.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, no such drama for these front guys. Still no pens for the top 5. So I think it's pretty safe to say Kano has got this one wrapped up. He's now 8 seconds, got an 8-second gap to Oz Gokhan in P2, who's running a race all by himself. Oz Gokhan, he's got 8 seconds lead over Magic Shot, and he's 8 seconds away from Kano. So he's having a pretty cruisy run by himself in P2. So he's got that one wrapped up, you would think.
Just got to avoid
something disastrous happening from here.
You just got to keep the car in a straight line, and yeah. Sure you will.
I think it's too late for safety cars now, so I'm pretty sure we've got through this whole night with not one safety car, which is absolutely amazing.
Absolutely, yeah. Incredible
to these guys.
Absolutely.
The racing tonight.
Super
I'm
clean.
sure we'd have at least 3 or 4, but none. I'm impressed.
Yep, I did not expect to have none. I thought I'd get more chance to talk to you, Goffy, instead of commentating, but hasn't happened that way, which is good. Always a good thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Big man Rye hasn't given up on a podium here either. Sticking with Magic.
Yeah, Bevs is sticking with them as well. So they've got these three cars fighting for the final place on the podium.
Oh no!
Oh, it's Big Ben Rye gets a 3-second as we say that.
Oh no!
That's probably killed his podium chances right there, unfortunately. He's probably booked himself a P5 in this race because of that.
He's having such a good race, too.
He was, yeah. So, big. Oh, we got yellows. Something's happened back. Roshan's in the pits. What's happened to him?
Like he's on some fresh softs.
He's just bitten for fresh softs. So he might be going for the fastest lap, maybe. That's interesting.
He's
given up a lot of points for that. Maybe he's just a little bit frustrated and go on, get me into some clean air.
He's out in P16, so
He's out of the points.
Out of the points
as we speak. That's crushing for Roshan. He was pretty gutted last week when he had to exit the race because of his some internet issues. He had to leave the race, and he was pretty gutted about that and wanted to fight back. Was that last week or the week before? I don't know. Mate, these weeks just are all blurred to me.
All blur into one.
Can't remember which race it was, but he was gutted and he wanted to fight back hard. But unfortunately, tonight is not his night.
He's back into. He should get back into the points with those fresh softs, but obviously not the ideal race for him.
Yeah, as we see Toppy getting lapped by these front runners. Toppy's night either, unfortunately.
Not Toppy's night either. You know whose night it is? Oz Go-Kart. Up 17 positions. He had a quali ban. Don't forget.
Oh, that's true.
He had a quali ban, so he couldn't qualify. To be honest, it was raining, so I probably wouldn't have wanted to qualify anyway. But he's got himself up into P2. That is incredible.
That is an outstanding drive, definitely. And he's definitely got P2 wrapped up. Now, yeah, nearly 10 seconds away from Kano, but he's 7 seconds ahead of Big Man Rye. So that, yeah, it's a sensational drive. You're right. On the back to P2.
Yeah. JTM picks himself up another 3-second penalty, so that'll drop him down a little bit. As we are on the final lap.
Yes, we start the final lap. It's been a great race so far. I've enjoyed it. And
was just been on
there's still a
cruise
scrap on
control.
here between Magic and Big Man Rye, as Magic will get the DRS and he will take P3. So at the moment it is a Williams P2 and 3. Massive points for Team Williams, but Bevs is not giving up the fight yet. He's getting a little bit held up by Big Man Ryan though, and is unable to put the pressure on Magic. So we got yellow flags in Sector 3. Unfortunately, we look at this Camilo. Not his night either.
Kano got the
Oh,
3 second
Kano's got a
penalty.
3 second, but
Won't affect
that's not
him.
going to matter. He's 10 seconds ahead.
As he comes into the
Luckily for him.
stadium for the last time, he's drove a stellar race, 10-second lead.
As the fireworks go off in the background, it has been an outstanding drive from Kano from start to finish. And he will take the win in Mexico. Much needed points for Kano, the Red Bull man. Well done. Sensational drive. Absolutely deserves that win. As Oz Gokhan will take P2. Sensational P19 to P2 drive. Can't get much better than that.
Yep.
As Magic will take the final spot on the podium.
He started
Bevs gets
P10,
P4.
P10 to P3. A good drive from those
so
Williams
massive
boys.
gains from Williams.
Yes.
Absolutely. Big Man Ryle dropped to P5 with that penalty. Fish, he drops to P8. Fortunately, Emma's had a lot of penalties. As Carl is the big winner there, up to P6. Maxi Boy, P7. Fish finishes P8. JTM, P9. Mushy Peas will grab a top 10 finish. Dido in P11. Lev P12. Roshan gets the fastest lap. And he actually got up to P14 as I say that now. So he still gets a couple of points. Techie, the Mercedes man, gets P13. And Cruz will pick up the final point of the night. Fortunately, no points for Evil Blade, Golf King, Camilo, and Top. The boys are joining the chat or joining the party already. They're keen.
Yeah,
Keen to get started. The race hasn't even finished yet.
P2, bro.
As Golf King crosses the line, P17, and Camilo would be our final finisher as he does a spin on the final corner. Gonna put on a show. He's doing donuts.
Okay. A little bit of frustration there for Camilo.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Oh, Camilo. He will. Oh, he's done another spin. He crosses backwards. So there we have it. The Mexico Grand Prix has been run and won by Mr. Kano. Well done, sir. Oz Gokhan gets the driver of the day. Absolutely. Can't argue with that. Sensational drive. Like we mentioned before. Alright, here we go. There is our podium. 2 Williams on the podium. Magic Shot will be loving that. Huge points in the constructors. Alright, run us through the final order. Unique.
Kano P1, great drive. The 2 Williams, Oz Gokhan, Magic Shot, P2 and 3. Mr. Dale Beveridge in P4, great race from him as well. P5, Big Man Rye. P6, the Mercedes Carl Faniza. Maxi Boy, P7. P8, your man, Formula Fish, Goffy. It's JTM, P9. Mushy Peas, P10. It's Dido, P11. P12 for Lev. P13 for Techie. 14 for Roshan Robot. 15 for Cruz, rounding out our points. And Blady, Golf King, Camilo, and Top 16, 17, 18, and 19 finishing outside of the points, unfortunately.
Brilliant. All right. Well, we will bring in the man on in P3. A very happy Williams team principal, Magic Shot. Well done, mate. Massive points for your team tonight.
Thank you.
How was your race, mate? You were involved in a hell of a lot of battles.
Yeah.
All those laps. No safety cars, surprisingly too.
Obviously, once again this week, not happy with the qualifying. Really need to improve my qualifying pace. Always starting in the midfield, so you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, obviously Me and Oz started on the softs, which was kind of an alternative strategy. Obviously, the rain in qualifying meant we had three allocations of softs, so we thought we would, as we are out of position. So we did make up some good places on the opening laps. Oz did go from P19 to P4, I believe, on lap one, so a very good start from him. Yeah, just it's all about hanging on to the DRS of others, managing the tires. The soft stint was getting really hard to drive, but yeah, 60% soft tires, not very nice. Yeah, good stuff from both the team and Oz and myself. It is a great start to what should hopefully be more double podiums, and it's Williams' last one since 2014 Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, great drive as you said. The quali not so great, but the race you guys absolutely nailed it. Yeah, you guys went from P10, I think P10 to P3. Osgo Khan went 19th to second. So yeah, massive points for you. Was it a surprise having no safety cars? I would have thought you probably would have been expecting some.
Yeah, we were
Maybe.
probably expecting some, but we're glad it saved our strategy that it didn't because Oz had that 10-second buffer to P3, so if there was a safety car, it would directly impact our strategy and a chance for him to lose positions. But good team, good race tonight. P2 and P3 can't be disappointed with that. It was a good race.
Absolutely. Well, congrats again. P3 for you. Unique. Do you want to take it away with Oz Gokart?
Oh, mate, absolutely. I would love to. P19 to second. That's incredible, mate. How are you feeling? Tell us about your race.
I'm definitely happy, and in the first lap, actually, I was on a low wing setup, so I put softs because we decided with Magic together, and then I was using my ERS, the starting straight. I think I went from P19 to P maybe 10 at the end of the first straight. I overtook many cars.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah, after a couple of laps, the softs were very, very difficult to drive. And then you remember Magic was wrestling with the rest of the grid at the back, and we kind of tried to help each other, and we let Kana go. And if you're driving with hards, and if you have 4 or 5 seconds ahead, then it's an easy win. And that's why I didn't fight him when he comes back after the second stint. I'm very happy with P2, P3. Unlike Magic, I was expecting and I was willing to have safety car towards the end. Maybe it was an opportunity for us to get P1, but Kano was really, really fast today. He deserved it.
It was an awesome race from you, mate. It was, yeah, I think we said like we blinked and you were, yeah, up into the top 10. So obviously, I'm sure Magic Shot will be very happy with that as your team principal. Magic and Ozgokam, before I let Goffy take it away with our race winner, the Temple of Speed next week. How are you feeling?
I'll let Oz speak first.
I I like that because it was one of my first wins in Wallaby last year. Yeah, we had a very fun race, and I think I'm okay with Monza. Yeah, I'll start practicing soon.
A bit of sentimental value there for you.
Yeah,
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 if I
Hopefully
could
you can.
just say something. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, Williams straight line speed, the car should be good there, and hopefully we can chuck on another podium. Obviously, Monza, one of the two Italian tracks, raced later in the season than in real life. But yeah, so good. Hopefully, good race. We'll both get up there, and I love Monza. It's such a good track.
Awesome. Thanks, boys. Over to you, Coffee, with
Well
our
done,
race
mate.
winner.
Yep. As I'll just try and bring up our showroom with our winning car, and we will bring in our race winner. He was absolutely unrivaled tonight from start to finish. Kano, congratulations, mate. A much needed boost for you this season. That's, yeah.
Yeah, thanks very much, mate. Honestly, Mexico is probably my strongest track on the calendar. And unlike this season as was last season. Tier 3 was on a Sunday, so I always had that bit of time to practice and putting a fair bit of hours into the game. But I was pretty disappointed how this season in Tier 2 started off, so I reckon I've spent about maybe 100 or 200 laps this week on Mexico alone, and I hate the game, but it was so worth it. Yeah, awesome. So much fun. Um, but qualifying was sweet. I done a lot of wet practice, done a lot of dry practice, just covering all the grounds. I almost crashed out on my pole lap in qualifying, which basically I started on the grid with shitty underwear, but that was a bit of a drama. But yeah, so main go for the race. Left for dead. Tommy, he sent me heaps of strategies of where if I started, what strategy to go on. Starting on pole, I chose to hard and try to extend to have fresher tyres on the end. And I knew that, all right, if I let a couple of cars pass on a softer compound, and just try to stick with them, it would massively advantage me long run. The only thing that could turn that plan upside down was if there was a safety car, which luckily for the strategy, there wasn't. So yeah, just knuckled down, lots of practice, and just honestly the race couldn't have gone any better for me. Just yeah, everything just kind of lined up, and yeah, good race from Magic, good race from Ozgokan. Tell you what, Ozgokan scared the hell out of me. He's starting last and he's fourth behind me. I can see him on the thing. I'm like, oh, this guy's got hacks on. I swear to God, like this ain't right. It's Williams on steroids, man. But yeah, no, just perfect race, perfect result. But yeah, no, that's all I really got to say.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, mate, it was a flawless race, mate. From start to finish. I think you were. I think we were actually really surprised that you didn't come in on softs at the end,
Yeah, well,
rather than, or you went on the mediums
yeah,
instead of the
well, buddy,
softs. What was the thinking there?
if I was gonna go two more laps, I know Gokhan would have probably had about a maybe 9 second gap to me. But I'd rather,
Yep.
I just thought I'd rather hop on the mediums and know that I could push with pace to the end without the risk of a unpredictable snap or something that caught me out. I knew that if I hop on the mediums,
Yeah.
it might not be as fast as softs to start with, but there's less risk. And because there was no safety car, I knew what I had to do, and it was just putting my head down and going for it.
Well, fair enough. Who are we to question you? Because that was an absolutely professional drive tonight, mate. Congratulations. I'm stoked for you, actually, because I know it's been a bit of a struggle for you so far this season.
Yeah.
Which was a bit of a surprise, actually. I thought you'd be one of the front runners, but it hasn't gone your way so far. So
Yeah.
that will be
No,
a massive boost for you.
yeah, bloody oath, but not using it as an excuse, but just being on a
Yeah.
Tuesday instead of a Sunday. Like I said, I'm rocking up home from work about 10 minutes before race start, and I'm sure what setup I'm going to use. Where
Yeah.
that was a massive factor, but yeah, just had enough time this week that I could put my head down and actually spend the time on this bloody game. But yeah, no, again, well done for Ozgokan and well done for Magic. I'm looking forward to being P20 next week. It's going to be sick.
Well done, Kato.
Cheers.
Well, the practice paid off, mate.
Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Yeah, cheers.
Just a perfect win. You can't get much better than that.
Yeah, bloody hell.
So yeah, Left for Dead will be very happy.
Yeah, might not.
Red Bull taking the win.
Yeah, might not hit me this week.
So... Unique, did you have anything for Kano?
Nah, just Wallaby's got a HR department if you need any help, mate, all right?
Yeah. Wait, can we ban a TP? Oh, I'll put an application in. Nah, cheers, guys. Well done.
All right, Kano. Well done, boys.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
All right, thanks everyone for tuning in. That was Tier 2 Wallaby Racing League. Tune in again tomorrow night. We come back to Mexico for Tier 1 as the big boys show us how it's done. And then we will be back on Sunday for Monza, and it's a sprint round next round. So let's strap in for that one, Unique.
Oh, yeah. I was going to try not DNF this week. That'd be a start, I think.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good start.
Yeah.
Good strat.
I'll give it a good strat. That's going to be my strat.
All right, guys. Thanks for your support tonight. Tune in tomorrow night. Thank you very much. Good night.